Hey everybody, John 1 here. So back with another comic haul video, and actually this is part 2 of my half price books comic haul. Took me a little bit to do this video, but I got to hit, so if you saw my first video, I was talking about how half price books had done a 20% off sale, and it ran for 3 days. It was the 26th, 27th, and 28th, I believe, right after Christmas. And I got to go on the 26th, and then I was able to go again on the 27th. And this was the haul that I got on the 27th. So without further delay, let's get right into it. And we're going to start off with a Western. This is a book. I didn't know anything about this book. It's called 13 Chambers. It's an Image comic. So I actually read it. It's pretty good. If you see it out there, you might pick it up. The artwork's really, really good. Then I picked up 4001 AD. I didn't have this cover. This was the Loot Crate exclusive cover. Thought it was really, really cool. I picked up Adolescent Radioactive Black Belt Hamsters 3D. And this one is cool because it has the 3D glasses in it, which is awesome. It's hard to find those a lot of times. I picked up Darkhold number 9. I got a comic. I see this one from time to time, and I just, for whatever reason, wanted to pick it up this time. It's called Dark Minds, Macropolis. I don't know anything about it. I thought the cover was cool. Then I was picking up, I've slowly been accumulating the Mark Waid Daredevil. And so this was, I think this is number 10. Yeah, it's number 10. Then another Rick Remender book. As you guys know, I'm a big Rick Remender fan. I picked up Death and Glory, number 1. This is one of the variant covers, so I was happy to get that one. Then, and actually when I walked into the store, these were the first issues that I saw, so I was happy to find these. This is Detective Comics number 858. Detective Comics 859. And Detective Comics number 860. And these are all part of a Batwoman story. So I was happy to come across those. I picked up Dr. Solar. This was a Valiant book, of course, but it was being, this one was being published by Dark Horse. I had number 1, so I had to grab number 2. And as you know, Dr. Solar, as you may know, Dr. Solar was a Valiant comic. And I've been picking up more and more Valiant comics lately just because I want to get into the line. And I found several of Eternal Warrior, which is awesome. I'm really happy. I'd like to pick up some more of these issues. So I found Eternal Warrior Yearbook. This is number 1. And it does have sort of a wrap cover. That's the back. So that's pretty cool. And then I found Eternal Warrior number 3. There it is. And Eternal Warrior number 5. And that one has an appearance of Bloodshot. So that's great. And then I found, sorry about this, is Eternal Warrior number 35. And it came like this. Apparently this has a, this had a sort of a protective cover, and it was protecting the main cover, which there it is. Again, that's Eternal Warrior number 35. Then Image, as you may know, like Marvel does some stuff where they reprint certain key issues, and they have like True Believers and some other different titles that they print. Well, Image has the thing that they call Image Firsts. And what I found was Fear Agent number 1. And this is an Image First. So I think this one was $1. Yeah, so they reprint the first issue. In this case, they reprinted the first issue of Fear Agent, and they're selling it for $1. Found a nice copy of FF #1, Jonathan Hickman. Yes, please. Then there's a comic I've been wanting to read. This one's called 5 Years by Terry Moore. And that's #2. And they also had #3. Yay. Cool. Those are some cool finds. And then I found Flash from Rebirth. This is #5. Nice little find. And then I was really amazed about this. They had a couple of Green Arrow comics that were written by Mike Grell. So if any of you know anything, Mike Grell is considered like the godfather of Green Arrow comics. So I picked up #4. I guess this was a series he had rebooted. So I don't know all the background on that one. I'll have to look it up. But I do remember this series. This is Mike Grell doing the Longbow Hunters. And I think this is, yeah, and this was book 1. And they also had book 2, which was incredible. So I grabbed them both. And this one is a wraparound cover. So I grabbed both of those. I just need to find the last one. And they had a #1 of a comic I absolutely loved. This is from Image, Green Valley. I strongly suggest picking this one up. This one is awesome. It's a great story. Another book from Image that I've been looking to pick up is Incognito. This one has a wrap cover. A bunch of wrap covers. I'm kind of surprised about that. But anyway, this one is issue 1 and 2. So I think I already had #3, so now I have 1, 2, and 3. I picked up Infinite Crisis, #6. I didn't have that one, so it was cool to get it. And I picked up a variant cover for Infinity Countdown, #1. This is the Road to 100 variant cover. When I looked it up, they were saying that Marvel, I guess, had done some promotional artwork. This is like a marking of a milestone of their 100th episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So that was cool. And I found some older Iron Man goodness. I think this is from the 90s. That's #7. Iron Man #7. And then I've been collecting Joe Fixit. And I found Joe Fixit #3. And Joe Fixit #4. These are cool because I had 1 and 2, and I had #5, so that completes the run of that. And then a couple other books. Yep, just 2 more books, but these are both in the same series. This is The Second Life of Dr. Mirage, #1. So this is some Valiant goodness from the 90s. And they had #2. So there we go. That was my comic haul from Half Price Books, Part 2. Hope you enjoyed it.